Hi everyone, my name's Elemental, and in this video I'm going to show you why you need to buy and play Mud and Blood Steam Edition. This is an updated video on my previous publication last year, but not to mention at the end of this video I'm going to mention how you could be in the chance of winning a Steam key for this game. If you're struggling to find a game that can test your ability as a strategist, then this small scale systematic firefight simulator is exactly what you've been missing. Mud and Blood has a long heritage, first appearing on Newgrounds and Kongregate back in the day during my childhood, and quickly solidified itself as one of my all-time favourites. The hours spent on Mud and Blood 2 were well placed and something I do not regret. But without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, we have a squad of 6 GIs at our disposal to try and progress through the campaign with, but don't worry, if you lose someone then you'll be resupplied with new manpower the following attempt, or stage if successful with your advance. Classes are a huge part of this game where having different unit specialisations will benefit you with the ever expansive problems you face during the 333 day campaign, from engineers, anti-tank abilities to deal with, you guessed it, tanks and enemy vehicles, to signalers' ability to deal with enemy emplacements using strafe runs and artillery. Every class has its own field of excellence, and once you're able to play around with them, you will find a strategy and squad composition that works best for you. Now that you've found the squad composition that works for you, it's time to make use of their abilities. Through levelling, otherwise known as ranking up, you will unlock 3 separate upgrade paths for your classed unit. These are combat, weapons and abilities. All play a vital role in your development of the perfect soldier. Without combat, your soldiers will miss more shots and be less effective. Without weapons, you leave your men at a disadvantage to later enemies like the SS, and without abilities, you leave yourself at a disadvantage without things you can use in a pinch to turn the battle to your advantage. With the future of Mud and Blood, if you're worried about the game not being regularly updated, then swallow those fears, as despite it being made by a solo developer, the game is regularly patched with new units, weapons and events being added all the time, which leads to an ever expanding game with plans of a 4th upgrade path for your soldiers being added in the near future. If you're wanting an in-depth guide on classes, then please check out Bard Unfair Random Brutality, who has just released a guide going into detail on different classes and squad compositions. The link to the video and his channel are both in my description. Please also check out mudandblood.net as well as the Steam page, where you can currently grab Mud and Blood at an insane discount thanks to the developer's generosity. He already charges pennies for the game in comparison to what it's worth, and by all means pop into the Discord if you need a bit more encouragement or even just want to gain some more information. But if it's information you're after, Discord isn't the only option available to you. You can also pop over to Games Wiki, which is where you can grab complete information regarding anything to do with Mud and Blood, whether that be tactics, units, enemy units, weapons, classifications. It's completely endless. There's honestly a field and a sea of information available to you there. If you do pop into the Discord, then you'll see me active in there quite a lot, so if you want to chat about it, then feel free to message me. All above links are in the description. Now, this is the part where my script has ended, so I'm going to spiel off the top of my head anything relevant I can think of, but don't let that deter you, as I'm not the waffler I used to be a year ago. Success is key, but failure is guaranteed from time to time. Mud and Blood is a difficult game and it's not designed to hold the player's hand. However, it is user friendly and eases newer players into the game, so don't let that throw you off. I'm playing on standard difficulty, but if you feel as if you need a bit more brutality, then there are harder difficulties available. However, another brilliant aspect of this game are the different modes in which you can choose to play. As mentioned, there is a campaign, but there is also a wave survival mode which takes me back to fond memories of Mud and Blood 2. The survival game mode is just as good as the campaign in my opinion, and is a great way to take a break from the campaign if you're stuck on a mission, or even if you just want to change the dynamics and scenery. However, every mission in campaign has 3 random battlefield conditions which are important to note, as some are positive, negative and neutral effects to you and your squad. And through leveling up your profile, you will unlock an array of command abilities which will also help with the battles ahead. Sometimes these can actually really help when you have negative battlefield conditions. Mud and Blood is a very expansive game with a lot of mechanics, and I don't want to confuse or bore any of you by going into great depth on these things, as there are other creators out there in the Discord with their own channels that are much better at explaining these things than myself. However, I'd like to think that this video has given you all a little sneak peek and information on what to expect when you buy this game. thank you for reaching this point in the video. I guess you're all wanting to know how you could be in with a chance of winning the Steam key to Mud and Blood. All you need to do is comment down below your fondest memory of Mud and Blood if you've played before, or if you're a new player then comment what you're most looking forward to about this game. I'll select one person at random in 1 week's time from the date this video was published, but you must join the Discord. The reason you need to join the Discord is so that I can get the key across to the winning person, as well as the fact that it's an amazing and friendly community where no request for help goes unanswered. So I'd like to take this time to thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all have a great day, and let's make the 29th proud.